Hello, welcome to the Soul Fam Show. It's number 108. 108. 108. And we have Mr. Sibley. Oh, he
And
keeps going in and
someone
out of his
else.
camera.
And Kevin.
And Velma's with us to start, which never happens.
That's right. And Kevin and Velma
And
and
Kevin. There's Kevin. I see Kevin in the background there.
Co-host.
Big Love Kelly and Mary
Yeah.
and Anthony
Yes.
G.
And yep. I did not set up my screen, so I'm gonna do that right now. We were
Okay.
trying to help Velma with her screen, so I didn't
I
do this.
know.
Let me get you on the flip side. 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 When we moved out to the west side, when I promised you that you'd be all mine, then we started nesting on in. And my love for you went right through a spin. There's no need to wait for another man to take you for granted. Take you for granted, no. Get on with it, get on, get on with it. Get on, get on with it. Get on, get on with it. Let me get you on the flip side. 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 There's no need to wait for another man to take you for granted. Take you for granted, no. Get on with it, get on, get on with it. Get on, get on with it. Get on, get on with it. Get you on the flip side. Let me 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 get you on the flip side. Get on with it, get on, get on with it. Get on, get on with it. Get on, get on with it. Get on with it, get on, get on with it. Get on, get on with it. Get on, get on with it.
Okay. Nice job, Kirsten.
Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, I'm taking us out of here so Velma can do her thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the clarity of that.
Yes.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know, but I'm liking that. That's
I
awesome.
know.
Yeah, it looks great. As long as it's fixed, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I don't know how it happened. Hello, everyone. Just called to say
All right,
hello.
Velma.
I'm fine as always. Hi, Christian.
You all right? Yeah.
Okay, let's yeah. Chat
Right,
later, I'm sure. Let's get on. Titbit 24. Now that you can see it. Titbit 24. Why gateways appear at boundary zones. You can read it now. So that's what we're looking at today. Why do they appear at boundary zones and not in the middle of lands, but at the edges? And we're going to look at it in 6 quick steps. So it's going to be a quickie today. Step number 1. What do we mean by a boundary? When we say boundary, we don't just mean a physical border. On Claudio's map, a boundary is where 2 different conditions meet. That could be one land or another, one dome and another, or even one state of reality and another. So a boundary is not just a line, it's a transition point. Step 2, what a gateway actually does. A gateway is not just a doorway, it's a connection point between different spaces. And for that to work, both sides of the connection have to be accessible. So the gateway needs to sit in a place where one structure is ending and another is beginning. Step 3. Why not place gateways in the middle? So why not just place them right in the center of the land? Because the center of the land is usually stable. It's consistent. It's already fully defined. There is no need for transition there. Gateways are not built for stability. They are built for movement between different states. Step 4. Boundaries are naturally active zones. At a boundary, something interesting happens. You have 2 different structures, 2 different frequencies, and 2 different conditions. And these conditions are meeting in one place, and that creates a kind of natural tension or activity. And that activity makes it easier to open, easier to connect, easier to transition. Step 5. Think of it simply. A simple way to picture this is to say, you don't build a doorway in the middle of a wall with no purpose. You place a doorway where one room ends and another begins. The boundary is where the change happens. And a gateway is simply a controlled point of change. Step 6. What does this show us about the map? Now, he does talk a lot about Claudio showing us and getting us to notice where gateways are near the edges, borders, and transition zones. Obviously, we can't see that, but that's the message. Gateways are at the edges, at the borders, at the transition zone, and this isn't random, it's structural, because this tells us the map is not just geography. It's a functional system where movement between areas has been carefully placed. So gateways don't just connect places, they sit where change is already happening. They don't create the boundary, they use it. So the edges are where the movement is. Boundary zones exist in every dome, including the Great Dome. The difference is that in the Great Dome, they connect regions within the system, while in the outer domes, they often connect entire domains or act as containment thresholds. Yeah, so we see that boundary zones exist where there are 2 different conditions meeting, sometimes at the outer edge of a dome, but very often throughout the interior as well. So when we say gateways sit at the boundaries, movement between domes can be structured through major gateways like Gateway 10. But once inside the Great Dome, movement continues through internal boundary zones. Yeah, so in the Great Dome, boundary zones are not just at the edge, they exist throughout the Great Dome where conditions change. And in the other 7 domes, boundary zones are mainly found at edges of their containment. Still within the dome, but they are marking points of transition. So that's it really. We're not just talking about the edges of the map. We're talking about the edges of change, wherever they may appear. So let's just reflect on that. At the edge, there is movement. Just allow yourself to settle. No effort, no pressure. Just a gentle awareness, and bring your attention to the idea of boundary. Not as something sharp, but as a place of quiet transition. A place where one thing becomes another, where nothing is forced and everything shifts naturally. Now just notice in your own life, there are also these quiet boundaries. Moments where something is ending and something else is beginning. You don't need to move them. You don't need to understand them. Just allow them. Because just like the gateways on the map, movement doesn't happen in the middle of certainty. It happens gently, the edge, and at that edge, it's not something to fear. It's something that allows new pathways to open. So just rest there for a moment in that quiet space of change. When you're ready, take one more calm, quiet breath while I bring you this week's bedtime story from the memory of Thalang Thorpe. This one is called The Gate That Was Never Built. There was once a young walker who spent many years searching for a gateway. He studied maps, walked long distances, and listened to the stories of others who claimed they had passed between worlds. But no matter where he went, he could not find one. One day, tired and frustrated, he came to the edge of a vast land. Behind him, everything was familiar. And ahead of him, the landscape changed. The air felt different, the ground felt lighter. But there was no structure, no archway, no door. This can't be a gateway, he said. There's nothing here. An older presence who had been watching quietly stepped beside him and said, "Why do you think a gateway must be built?" The young walker frowned. "Because how else would you pass through?" The elder gestured gently toward the horizon. "You are standing in it." The young walker looked again, and for the first time he noticed the place where he stood. It was not one land or the other. It was something in between. This is where it happens of what is known, but at the edge of what is changing. The young walker took one step forward, and though nothing around him moved, everything was different. He turned back, surprised. There was no gate. The elder smiled. There was no need. And from that moment, the walker no longer searched for gateways. He simply learned to recognize when he was standing in one. That's it. Okay, let's get out of here quickly. Where's Kirsten? Kirsten, some advice. You've got to give a little, take a little, and let your poor heart break just a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. Bye-bye.
Ah, love you,
Nice
Velma.
stuff, Velma. Brilliant.
Nice, Velma. That was awesome.
Yeah. Mm.
And look at
Let
that
me
beautiful
send you
back.
some notes.
Brilliant.
Look at the emojis
Always
coming
good.
in. Fast and furious.
Yeah.
Who's this?
Good job, people.
Thank you so much. There are your
Oh, Velma,
notes.
that was brilliant again, as usual. Little detail
Yes.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Velma.
It's
Glad we
okay.
got-
Bye bye.
Glad we got the background done.
Yeah.
So, how is everyone? Everyone good? Good.
Yeah, good,
Has
thanks.
Randy got his hand up already? Should we let Randy speak? Before, like,
Meditation first.
Yeah, we were gonna do the
Oh, yeah.
meditation.
yeah, meditation.
And then
correct.
Randy.
Mhm.
Jilly, they're coming in now.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring in Randy, or do you want to say something, Christian?
No, I'll just let a couple people talk first. But
Okay, no problem. Let's bring in
we'll
Randy.
roll with it.
Mhm.
Why can't I bring him in?
I don't know.
Add spotlight.
Huh?
There we go.
Oh, okay.
I had to do it twice here. It didn't kick
Oh,
in.
I got
first.
you.
Hi,
Randall?
Randy.
Randy just doesn't have birds in the belfries. He's got birds in the garage. He has got he's caretaking some birds. Did you get the? I gotta give it to you.
Unmute.
How about that? What's
Nope.
going on with Randy?
Randy, is this your
Here,
first
give it to
rodeo?
him. Give him the ass to unmute.
There, he got
I
it. He got it.
What's
What's up,
Hi.
Randy? What's up?
Hello,
Oh,
Rand.
dude, give us a bird update.
Oh, they're hanging out. They chewing me out every time I get close to them.
And how do they get in? How do they get in there? You got a hole somewhere?
I leave the garage partially open all the time,
Ah, okay.
so that
Gotcha.
they get in. They get into there, and yeah, this is theirs. They did this last year too. They made themselves a home. There was three of them last year. Three of them, and there was three babies last year. They stayed together for about a week or two. Then they finally flew off, and I don't know what happened to them after that. But
They're
but
back.
they
What was
slept
that, Randy?
together.
What birds
Huh?
was they? What birds was they?
They're little
I didn't
robins or little
Oh,
little
Robbins. Oh, right. Yeah, I didn't hear what you said at the beginning.
robins.
Yeah, he had some birds come in the garage and they're
Yeah.
laid some eggs or whatever, and Randy's taking
Ooh.
care of it.
Yeah, I got a little ivy that grows wild. It's wild, and they make a nest in that little ivy plant. And they do it every year. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Mm.
What's going on your side, Randy? Fill us in. Give us an update.
No,
What's happening?
my
A lot-
wife panicked a lot. she,
Yeah.
she panics over everything. I have to calm her down all the time.
What's she panicking over?
What's
That's how
listen? There's loads.
that's how you can tell an
More
NPC.
people than you think panicking. Yeah, more people than you think panicking.
Yeah,
a lot of people glitching out.
yeah, there are a lot of people glitching out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
getting angry and all sorts.
yeah,
Things are going to change though. Like I was saying, I mean, like the process is going, but like you're going to see a lot of change. You're going to see exactly who everyone is. Yeah, like you are now. Yeah, don't worry. Listen, listen, I'm watching, observing. I don't stop. Just because I'm quiet, don't mean nothing. Yeah, I know exactly what's going on. Yeah, and how everyone's feeling, and a lot of people against us, how they're feeling. I can see it and hear it. Yeah, but it's exactly what I told you way back. What'll happen towards the end? Yeah, like we just got to stop. Listen, like I told you, all I've done, yeah, right, is show everyone the way. Yeah, like I've just come in and gone. Look, basically, I've gone. Like, listen, no. All you lot on all you world on the internet. No, you're all in the wrong place. You need to be over here. Basically, you know. Yeah.
Her daughter, and all that. They see everything on my Facebook page, and everything that everything from y'all goes on my Facebook page, so they see everything. So
Yeah.
so they try to talk her out of they trying to talk her out of leaving me, but it ain't working. But they're trying to talk
No.
her out of. I don't know. I don't know why it ain't working.
It will do. Listen, people like have been like not all but forced, didn't they? You know what I mean? A lot of people are awake on another level now. Yeah. Like, some people, like, still a lot of bickering going on out there, as I can see. Like I say, I've got a few things on my head, but
Yeah.
what's one of the things I was going to speak about? Go on, keep talking, Rand. I've got loads of things going in my head in a minute. I don't know what to speak about first.
Robin Poe, Facebook is complete garbage can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah, it is.
Facebook, all of it. Facebook, like, it all is. It all is. All internet is. Yeah. Everything, it all is. Yeah. It's all. Yeah. Like the aim is at the moment, right? Don't forget, like, they can't attack the information. It's too intelligent for them. It's too far. And the true information is a little bit disappointing for most of that over there, that truthful world, because they all wants to be rich. Yeah. They wants the government still.
Yeah.
They wants it all like how it is, but they all wants to be rich.
Yeah.
Yeah. And no one wants to go to work. So that's that fucked already, isn't it? Because nothing would
Yeah.
work with it.
They're,
Yeah.
they're wanting to believe they still want to believe the news and shit.
Yeah.
It ain't working for them.
Listen, how they're hiding a lot of that truthful world, and then trollers, what they're doing at the moment, they're trying to stop not just every resonating soul. Yeah, don't forget, like, they won't attack me full on, but they do with soldier stuff. Yeah, but that's the only thing they can do at the moment, and they're getting very angry. Yeah, just like my mother said to me, a lot of them up there said to me way back at the flat, like, towards the end is going to be a bit rough. You're going to have, like, a lot of people start glitching, getting angry, But don't forget, like, we've destroyed all the 3D narratives. That's why all the valves are thinning. Everyone's waking up from it. Yeah. We've done a good job. Yeah. And I'm watching what it's doing to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't mean it in a horrible way, but good. Because I did say in the beginning, like, just listen, we've all got to stay on path, yeah, like we are, yeah. No, like, confusion, but like, there's a lot. Don't forget, we got all these messiahs turning up now. All of a sudden, yeah, we got all different people turning up and doing some more. But they say, they're nothing to do with us. They're nothing to do with us. They're all doing exactly what they're meant to do. They'd be there to the end because they're meant to be. Don't forget, they're not proper. They're all NPCs and inserts, all of them, yeah? And they're programmed. Yeah. Listen, come on, listen. What being in their right mind would dedicate their life to me, yeah, on being negative? Who would, like, from the moment they wake up, they think of me to the moment they go to sleep? Like, who would do that? I know, like a lot of resonating army, we all think of each other. I know, yeah, but no, what I'm saying, outside the box, yeah, the one. Wait, how could you dedicate yourself so much to destroy the one thing in this world what's brought you all to, like, to where we are now? Yeah, what sort of well, it's not a being, is it? Is it? Yeah. How you can dedicate yourself to me every day? Good, fair play to him, because like I said to you in the beginning, yeah, right. It don't matter, no matter what. I said this to Leon in my flat, yeah, way back. I went,
wife don't understand why
I will get everyone's attention, good, bad, the ones what won't like me at first, all the ones what the narratives I'm going to destroy, yeah, all good and bad. I will get everyone's attention no matter what, and I have, yeah. So that's good, right? So they can, like, because there's a lot of horrible things going on out there. There's a lot of horrible things. There's a
They
lot
don't
of horrible
understand that.
stuff going on out there, isn't there, at the moment, you know?
The mission is going according to plan.
Yeah, bang on. And it's nice to see them all glitch out, panic. Yeah? Yeah? Don't forget, you've had a truth of world, what's been leading you up the road for 25, 30 years. Yeah? And I've caused major disruption. And the last week or so, I'll be honest with you, like, I've actually, you know, I've sat it and watched it. And you know what? And that's what I'm saying. Every resonating soul, all of you, just got to keep pounding away, sharing, you know, because it's crushing them.
Yeah.
Don't forget, there's so
No
many,
love. We
there's
love.
so many
We gotta
people
share the love.
coming awake now, who's using the information I've put forward, yeah, in their own way, yeah, and they're not truthers. They're part of the army, yeah, part of the suffocation now. They're good. I think they're brilliant, yeah, and it's too much for them all, yeah. Don't forget, you'll find that most of them trollers are they're all like the same few people, and there's a few NPC followers, isn't there? You know what, like, but because don't forget what they've all been promised through that truth of world, they can see now. They knows they're not going to get that. It don't work. We're not here for that. Yeah? We're here to get rid of the parasites and put everything back the way it was. Yeah, and everything in this world, what exists around you now, wasn't there. You know.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you can see the vows thinning. But you see these shapes. See that picture I sent the other day with the rainbows going everywhere.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all simulations within simulations. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Good
all
one.
it's all fading. It's all coming down. It's all falling down. You know, come and look at this. That thing they done with Trump the other night,
Yeah.
the so-called shooting. Come on, that what was that? What was that? Yeah, Dana White. He looked like he had a rubber mask on. Yeah, Trump didn't look like Trump and Melania. And what the fuck was the military Secret Service doing? Like, come on, everyone. Look. And this is what the truthers and psychics and mediums are earning their money. Well, apart from what they takes off of me and spins it around to suit their narrative. Don't forget, yeah, I have earned trollers and truthers and psychics and so-called doctor spiritualist people millions of pounds over the last few years, and I ain't took a ben. And there's a little bit I've heard of that as well. That I takes thousands of. You all know I don't take thousands of pounds at all. There's a few people what helps me out, looks after me, makes sure I've got. Look, I don't live it up. I haven't lived it up once at all. But all the ones what's earning millions, yeah, off my back, they're all good. They're all cushy, apparently. They're all good. They're decent. You know? So there's a lot of malicious stuff, yeah? And that's good, though, because that's how we know we're getting to them, yeah? They're breaking down, they're glitching, they've got nothing to say. Listen, I always said to them, didn't I? Any one of them, I'll say it one more time now, anyone out there, anyone, I'm the easiest person to find on the internet. Yeah, you can ask me what you want. If you want to slag me or whatever, they won't, because they haven't got the intelligence. They haven't got a brain cell. They're just doing what they're getting paid to do. Yeah, they won't come near me. None of them. And I'll tell you why, as you all know, because every single one of them, every so-called channeler, medium, whatever you want, I've destroyed all their narratives. Yeah. And I ain't done it because I'm horrible. I've done it because we don't need that no more. That shit has been keeping you lot on the loop for 25 years. You know? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm here. They all know that anyway. I'm here. I'm here to answer anything, whatever you put on me. Yeah. But, you know, make sure you're a little bit intelligent, because, like, I'm more relaxed now. And if I feels like making you look stupid, I will.
Yeah, you can tell the difference. You can tell the difference.
Yeah. I'm here. But, like, you know, don't forget, like, I'm not going on, like I told you, like, I'm not a psychic, a medium, a channeler, a prophet. I don't predict. No. I've got nothing to do with all that. I'm not a truther. I've nothing to do with that at all. I'm just a memory. Was come here because I know you all. I've known you all millions of years. I've come here just to go, here, you lot. No, it's over here. That's it.
Yeah.
It's over here. Get your asses over here because we're going home. Yeah?
Yeah.
If you stay over there, you're staying put. Yeah? Get over here. Yeah? And I've broke my back. I've been so protective and dedicated to make sure you all stay where you are. Yeah? Just stay where you are, everyone, as you are. Yeah? And there's loads more people coming, and that's why the rest of
Ain't
the
going
internet's all
nowhere.
glitching out.
I'm waiting.
That's why they're all glitching out. And there's a little bit of bickering amongst us all. That's got to
And they
stop.
know I ain't going nowhere.
But don't forget, this is another thing I was talking about as well. Now listen, there's lots of clusters what come here with us. The alliance we built outside, the ones what come from the future, signed up to come in and out, right? Where we're all different races, yeah? And we're all advanced, yeah? We're all very high frequency, yeah? We're very positive, all of us. But some different races have got a little bit of a different way incline, yeah? So they might, especially where they're all waking up now, and Tara's souls, it might look like some of them's got a little bit of a chip on their shoulder and that, yeah? But they ain't. It's just because they're remembering certain things, yeah? And it's giving them that little bit of a lift, and it gets a little bit, it's a little bit too much for them, but they're unaware of it. They just think that everyone should be listening to this one and this one and this one. No. No one has to listen to everything, nothing. Yeah, you've been listening for 4 years. Yeah, you know exactly what you are, where you are, what's going to happen, and what you should be doing. Yeah, and how you're feeling. Everyone should know that. Yeah, but you should know as soon as someone's talking shit. Yeah, bang, second, you should know that. Yeah, because it's got to resonate with you. Got to resonate. Yeah. So that all I ask for, right? And this is something what they want to be talk about, yeah. Like no names and nothing like that, because look, I told you, I know who everyone is, yeah. Like I've been saying this for years now, yeah. And sometimes I get a little bit embarrassed for myself, really, because I think, like, hang on a minute, like, does this person, like, have they listened to me at all? Like, don't bullshit me, don't lie. Yeah? Like, and there's a lot of this going on in the background. Look, I'm going to tell you now, there's millions of what listen to the information, yeah? But let me tell you, there's about 800, over 900 people what ain't who you think they are. Yeah? This is all, yeah, I know, this one's all you trollers out. I know where you are and what you're doing. They're all on the channels, yeah? They're everywhere, yeah? And this is a parasitic thing. Don't forget, I told you, parasites, yeah, knew they wasn't going to be here in the end, yeah, and they also knows me. They knew I was here, but they didn't know where I was, yeah. They knew I was here. They've always known I've been here for thousands of years, but they didn't know where I was on this one, yeah. Normally, they'd find me elsewhere. The population ain't not this as big as what it is on this, the last 300-400 years, yeah, but it's totally different, changed, yeah. Resets is what's multiplied you all, yeah? Yeah. But this time they didn't know where I was until the last moment, yeah. Yeah. And don't forget, and certain things what they was doing to me in my sleep to activate me at my flat at the right time, yeah, right. And they've been doing it with you all, yeah. What I've had done to me, you've all had done to you when you were asleep. Yeah, million %, because it's out to get to where you are now. Yeah, but they go, the negativity, the low vibrational, we've got to wipe this totally out. No more, no bickering amongst anyone. Right? Listen, we've come so far now. Yeah, look what we've gone through together. Yeah, especially. Yeah. Everyone what heard the call, the first ones, and the ones what heard me first, Linda, like, you're all like the ancient ones what come with me, yeah? Yeah. And then you got all the other star seeds, Like, and at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you something now. Like, everyone's ancient, you know. There's there's different waves. Yeah, when new souls come in, when they're breathed and sung in, different waves going through the millions, like nearly 2 billion years now. I think just under 2 billion year physical life. Yeah, mainly animals, you know. But we a lot of us have been together for a long time. And what I was saying the other day, like at the end of this, right, this is what you got to all, like I says to everyone there, like you got to really think about all this, because right at the end, like you're going to look back, you know, like even me, how I've reacted. Like the other day, I reacted to something and I shouldn't have, because I brought myself, like I didn't practice what I preached for a moment. I thought, no, not a telling off, but I had a little bit of a thingy, like chat, I would say, with them, yeah, because we shouldn't react to nothing. We shouldn't let nothing drain us, you know.
Yeah.
We've got to stay on balance. We've got to stay on par, you know. But I don't even like. I hate talking about all that sort of stuff, because, like I say, the only thing what I think's a little bit disappointing sometimes is, don't forget, yeah, all the resonating souls in this world, right, and the Tara souls, what's awakening, right, we're the most important thing, right. If it weren't for all us lot, we wouldn't even be having a great awakening, would we?
Yeah.
We wouldn't be here, would we? You know? Why would you want a great awakening if there ain't no souls here? You know? So it's all about us. There. Don't worry about all that crap you're seeing on TV and social media and that. Like we say, that's doing a good job, really. That's mainly for Tara souls and things like that, yeah? Right? And
Right.
don't forget, before NPCs, inserts and that all start phasing out and vanishing, like it's the truth what's going to malfunction them, what's going to break them down and glitch them all out. Yeah, that truth, because they don't carry a truth chip. They don't got that chip.
Too. It's working on them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
they
it's
don't
working
carry
on
that
them.
chip in a minute, like they are now. Like their anger, their emotions are going to start coming on strong. Yeah, that's why I'm saying all this right now. Just got to like say, like, do you know what? I don't even see it, to be honest with you. Right? I don't look for it. I can just feel it. As soon as I hear like a name or whatever, I can feel it. I know what's going on. Yeah. So like I don't
Yeah.
even watch it, and I know a lot of you don't anyway. But
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
they've attacked. You know, they've attacked like family members again. I think something like that. Like I say, I'm not too sure, but like that means like everything. Like I said, everything's working. Everything's going according to plan. Like Gaz just said, yeah. Like
yeah.
listen, I told
I-
you, even with the negativity, listen, the worse it gets, the better it is.
Yeah, I don't let it bother me.
Nah. I'll do sometimes when they say something about my own family, yeah. I'll do sometimes. I don't like get all angry and that. I'll just sort of like it agitates me, yeah, because I know that even me myself, you know what I mean, that's where self-control comes in, isn't it? You know. But don't forget, they won't face me. Yeah, they won't. They got nothing to say. They ain't got the intelligence to call or to speak to me. No one have. Yeah. Don't forget, we got PhDs. Yeah, master degrees, astrologists, archaeologists, historians. They've all heard and knows about me because of the stuff I've said. Yeah, but none of them
Want to
will want to do a
face it.
video, because whatever they say, especially an intelligent person, because it's going to say something what they think's very, very on par, very interesting, and I know I'm going to understand it even better. Yeah, and it's the fright. Don't forget, some of these people have studied for years. They put their life's work into what they think they know, and they've been lied to. So I'm not good for them. They break down. Yeah. So that's
Uh-huh.
them. But every other person, like I said, I'm here. I'm always here, and I'm the easiest to find. But no, they do. They got their channels and they got their like. Well, there's only a few of them anyway. Like Leon said, but what Leon's doing, that website, what Leon's amazing. Yeah, that
Right.
is doing very, very, very well. That website is, yeah. And that's another thing. Like Leon said, he went, nah, he said, what it is, he went, the website I'm doing, he went, I've been having a little eye on it, because he went, they're fucking going angry. They're going nuts. Those troopers are trouble, because it just undermines everything. Everything. Yeah. And he's done it brilliant, isn't he? You know, loads of you seen it. He's done it brilliant, you know.
He's doing amazing. He's doing incredible.
Yeah. Yeah. But listen, we've all got
Christian,
to
Gary's also working on that website. It's
Yeah.
Gary and
Good.
Leon.
Yes,
Yes,
and
Leon's
Gary.
a content
So, yeah.
guy.
Yeah, Gary. Yeah, you said Leon said to me earlier that Gary's been out all night, like doing stuff. So, yeah, nice touch, Gaz, mate. That's
Yeah. It's a team effort. We're all.
Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what though? It's brilliant for now, especially where a lot of people are awakening. Yeah. Don't forget, most of the people waking up, they ain't watched the truthers and psychics and mediums before.
Yeah.
Right? No, they ain't done all that before. They've just, like I said to you, they've just, like a lot of you found me, obviously, you had to go through all that. Yeah. And I even had to watch a little bit of them to see who was who.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to watch, don't forget, when Millie first taught me the laptop, like, I had to watch loads of them, especially like David Icke and that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, I was meant to have, to find out who was who. You know, and that was easy. I've done that pretty easy, you know?
Yeah.
To find out who was who. And
Yeah,
I
a lot of these
also
people,
knew,
they just
I
have
also
questions.
I also knew who was okay, good, and who was going to turn. I knew that one as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the maddest thing is, every single thing, all right, I'll get a little out, done off from them, a little nudge, not like as much as we all think, yeah?
Yeah.
Because this is all up to us. This is all on our shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah? Like, don't forget, they're there, they guide us, they protect us, you know? They're like, you know, they get you out of a sticky situation if you deserve it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, other than that, it's all us. But look what we've done. Like,
Mm-hmm.
look at the Schumann resonance. What are they doing in the sky and our frequency down here? Yeah, look, it's smashing the boughs to bits.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So, like, we're doing well. There's a lot of them waking up to chemtrails now. Obviously, they're not chemtrails. They ain't been chemtrails for ages. But don't forget, that's one of the things for spraying and making it even more and more obvious is so people just waking up can question that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they are. But because of what they're learning off of other people, like Facebook and Telegram and all them sort of things, they're going, chemtrails, they're spraying all this stuff. But no, we know. If they were still spraying that shit, trust me, you'd all be tasting it.
Yeah, for sure. With the amount they've done the last 4 or 5 years.
That day,
No one would be awake.
Day, yeah, I'll tell you, it was about 2014, 15. It was the beginning of 2015. And I stood in my garden with Millie and I went, yeah, have you noticed, Mills? Like, the last few weeks, that metallic shit ain't in the mouth no more. She went, no, I was noticed that the other day, actually, Dad. I went, yeah, because they switched it all over. It ain't crap. Yeah? Don't forget, the reason why they sprayed a lot as well, right? Don't forget what they've been spraying since World War II. Yeah?
Yeah, I noticed they hadn't been spraying it.
They've created their own vacuum. They create their own vacuum out there, their own like fucked up frequency fence. Yeah, what they charges you all off. But like the reason why the Schumann resonance is going up, the Earth grids and Earth frequency is rising, is because of that. What they're doing up there, and us on the and all us resonating souls on the ground. Yeah, as you know, the more you wake up, the higher our frequency, the thinner the get and disintegrate. Yeah,
Mhm.
let's just say
Yeah, I
that's
noticed they
everyone.
haven't
That's
been spraying
everyone.
anymore.
They spray
that's
day and
everything.
night though. Just because you don't see it during the day, they could be at
Yeah,
night. All the time.
Yeah, I haven't been seeing it.
yeah.
Hey,
Listen, then stars. Listen, stars. They're what they all call stars. They're nodes. What you see from the sky. Yeah, they're there during the day and night. Just because you don't see them during the day, it's a grid. Yeah, it's a grid. They send down scalar waves to the ground. Yeah, and they interact with the plasma in the ground. Yeah, like I said to you, our overlays. I ain't explained it to you.
no, but you have the diagram done.
Yeah,
That's right. Get teasing
I'm
us
gonna
with
do
that.
it.
The four
Yeah.
images.
Yes, overlays are created by our thoughts and memories. Yeah, what are locked up in the crystals, what the world calls Akashic records. Yeah, right now, then that what you call the Polaris star. Yeah, right. That connects to all the Akashic records. It pulls in all the thoughts and memories, right? And it flushes out all the rest of the nodes. Those nodes send down scalar waves, yeah, what hit the grids in the plasma membrane, yeah, and we create overlays, yeah. What they've blocked you off from, they've been using against you, yeah.
Of course.
Right. So like everything what's pulled from the plasma is pulled from your memory and thoughts, your previous ones, yeah, and they've been creating overlays and simulations with it, with your memories, what you lot call countries and cities and all that sort of thing, you know. I am going to do that. I'll do it much better when I've got my diagrams. I'll do it much better. Like,
Yeah. Christian, we have 9 people with their hands up, so we should probably move on. No, it's fine. Randy, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, Randy. Great
Love
to
you,
see you,
Randy.
buddy.
Good to
See you,
see you.
Randy.
Love
Good
y'all.
night,
Big love, Randy.
Big
Big
love,
love.
Randy. Yeah,
Mm.
that's our line.
Okay.
Jill, with an een.
Jill, how are you, Jill?
Hi,
Jill,
everyone.
Ian.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good.
I've got 3 questions. The first one's a little bit messy to ask because I'm asking for someone else and I know they've asked with things that are inaccurate, but you'll kind of see as I try and hopefully I can kind of make sense of it.
Mhm.
Patricia N put a question up on the channel and I think I know what she meant, but she asked it with things that are obviously not right. What she asked was, she said, well, with the overlays, interesting, you're talking about those again, with the overlays, is America on top because they shoot rockets up into space and therefore they must be on top, which I mean, okay, I'm pretty sure she knows there's no space and that rockets are just glorified fireworks. And obviously it's restricting overlays to just countries. And we know that, well, you told us way back that there's overlays within overlays. But okay, so to drill down into her question, that got me thinking, I guess, maybe it's more my question after we've got through this. So hopefully this will help Patricia understand her question. Because we see the projection dome within each of our overlays, is that just because of our perception that's altered that we see it in each overlay? Because obviously, no, it's not like America might be on top, but it's not like it's like that. There's so many overlays within overlays, and we're all seeing the projection dome. And
yeah,
they
it's the greys. What about 2 or 3 types of different grey races, yeah? And the other greys were created by the original grey race. They're like super intelligent. Now these, right? These are the ones, the Draconians, Anunnaki, they all use them. This is why the greys always had their own agenda at the end of this, yeah? Like, those are all going to get wiped out as well, they was, yeah? But it's the greys what manipulates your perception, yeah? Like, we was only watching it the other night, weren't we? You know, Taken, Jim? Yeah. Have you seen that Taken about the Roswell thing and that? Yeah? It's called Taken. It's quite old, right? And
there's 3 of them.
Like, have you got a case there? It's it's called taken. Basically, all the people they've been taking and putting chips in them, yeah, and using them. But what they do, these greys, they can get in your head. Look at this. Taken. And it's done by Steven Spielberg as
Of
well.
course it is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right? But everything, even the ships, the crafts, bang on. When I watched, I was like, no way, I can't believe I ain't watched this again. This one, you know. But
Which
this
taken, the first one or you,
but don't
you
forget
said there's three.
America. Just while Jill's asking me that question, what's on there? Right? America, yeah, right.
Might be a different
It's
taken.
not 52 states as such. It's 52 simulations. There's simulations within the simulations. Like I always used to tell you, yeah. Everything's simulated, right the way to the top, right up to the Dome of Forgotten Gods. Everything's simulated, right? And simulations can be different. You can have like a crystalline simulation, and you can have a physical simulation. Yeah, but everything like there's the third. So that's like there's the third round, right? And what you got to it don't matter. Like I said, it don't matter where you are. Like when I was telling you, when I was at Waco Rock, yeah, in El Paso, that was the best view I see because I could actually spin around and see my perimeter, yeah, right. And I was sat there and I thought, wow, I'm stood where I am now. I'm literally stood in most of the countries within this realm. I'm stood there. I'm just in a different overlay. Yeah, we're literally everything. Like every 20, 40 miles, yeah, depending on what your frequency and perceptions like, another overlay will start. It's like a continuous geography. Yeah, especially don't forget when you're in the ocean and you can't see nothing around you. Trust me, you're in a corridor. That's why you can't see nothing around you. You're just sat there on a membrane. Yeah.
I just posted it on their channel.
Oh yeah, Kev's just posted it. Taken. Yeah. It's like wow, close. And even the greys in it are like well no, because you got the bad ones and you got the good ones, and there's some of them are pretty good, aren't they? The ones in there are pretty good, aren't they? Yeah. Aren't they? Yeah. The ones towards the end they're like good, aren't they? Yeah. Like there's a lot of them greys what's been helping out. Yeah. Like I said, nothing was bad in the beginning, nothing whatsoever. Not even custodians. We was good. Yeah, got sold out, didn't we? But yeah, everything's in the same place, Jill. Yeah, Trella, right? It's listen, it's far out. The manipulation of your perception. When you see, like, I'll tell you what, if you watch that Kev's just posted it there, that Taken, when you see what they do, how they can get into your consciousness, right, and they can make you see what they want you to see. Yeah. And the reason why is because they knows how to manipulate frequency. Yeah. They knows how to manipulate frequency. They knows how to bend light. Yeah. They knows how to create shapes in a second. They can pause time. They can manipulate the time. Yeah. Only in here. Yeah. Not outside though. Only in here. Yeah. They can't get away with it outside. We're too clever. Yeah. In here, everyone don't know their ass from their elbow. So to manipulate your perception, don't forget, Jill, you only know what you've been presented.
Yeah.
That's why we get a lot of attacks, Jill, because don't forget, most of this world, if they haven't heard it before, if it's a little bit far out than because don't forget, most of the people in this world who is awake, before I come along, they thought they knew. They thought that was far out. But I've took you to like another level of far out, yeah? Gradually. Because again, like I said, you have to do things gradually, yeah? Because then it will make sense to them and it won't be so far out as you're going along, yeah? But it is far out. It is far out. And like I say, like, I ain't got nothing wrong. I've got, like I said to you all before, you know, when we get back, a couple of you probably go, wow, you could have explained that a little bit. No, well, it don't matter, didn't it? Because it done the job, didn't it? You know? Don't forget, I'm going on my memory, and I've tried, you know, I'll try my best to make sure I get it right. before I even tell you. I might sit there for days on end, going in my head before it comes out of my mouth sometimes, you know, just to make sure, you know. But that is, I'm going to, like I say, when I pulls my finger out, I should do a video. I'm going to explain them diagrams to you, yeah? But we're all in the same place, yeah? It don't matter. That's why sometimes when you've seen videos on YouTube, yeah, with people coming out of nowhere and disappearing, that's because there's a glitch in the matrix, yeah? That's someone in another overlay, different what you call country, yeah? They don't even know that's happening themselves, yeah? It's only because of the frequency, the camera, from the camera, what is like the frequency of the camera, the sound and light frequency, it picks it up, doesn't it? The camera picks up, like a camera pick up orbs.
Yes.
Yeah. So it pick up a certain frequency.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what it does. It picks up a glitch. Yeah. Look, what they're doing at the moment, right? It's not so much that they're blocking the sun everywhere. No, they're hiding a lot of stuff in the sky. Yeah. Because if everyone looked up, yeah, and see certain parts of the sky, it'll freak them out. It'll freak them out. It will freak them out. Yeah. Look, just what me and Vince see when we was in El Paso. I went, "Are you seeing this, Vince? Are you?" He went, "Yeah." He went, "What's that then?" He went, "That looks all." I went, "That's the next over. That's a different overlay. That is." I went, "That's where it overlaps, it overfolds. Well, upfolds. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, look at the computer game. You know, like I can remember Pac-Man, all of that.
Yeah.
You go out at the bottom and you come out at the top, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's an overfold. Yeah. But you won't know that. You won't know that. Yeah. That's all. It's like when I said to you, when I'm in a plane high up in the sky, I'll say I know more than what the pilot do. The pilot might know that like it's flat and things like that, but when we're stuck sitting above them big clouds for all that time, like pisses me off a little bit because I know I ain't actually going anywhere. Or just like, oh, you know what I mean? Like you think that you are, but you're not. But we got to roll with it, we got to go with this. We got to go with this system at the moment. Yeah, we got 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
One pinky toe in and 1 foot out.
Yeah.
Jill, was that your last question, or did you have one more?
Jill, what's the other? What's the
Jill.
other one, Jill?
I've got two more questions.
Oh,
Yeah,
two
go on,
more.
Jill.
Okay.
I'll try and make them as quick as I can.
All right.
Giants. I asked before about the giants and that are been petrified in here from the last reset, and you mentioned, and I thought, wow, that their soul was petrified with them. So there's not many giants. Their population is really small, and I'm sort of thinking this through and going, well, what happens in the flash? Do they ascend as one whole, as in vessel and soul?
Well, there's a few souls in here.
Where does that vessel go if they don't?
There's a few ancient ones in here. Yeah. There's a few ancient souls in here what are part of the giant clans. Yeah, they've
So they're in
incarnated
these dumbed down vessels at the moment?
They've
Petrified also.
incarnated there. Some of them incarnated in here with us. Yeah. But don't forget, the giant races have been regrouping their south outside. Yeah. Don't forget, you got there's a couple of giant races living in the Asian mountains. You know? Like they're there.
So they've got their full original vessel size. They're not in these vessels.
No. The ones in Asia are, they're massive. They're huge. Yeah, you won't see them till the end. Yeah. But they're there. They're there. But the rest of them, most of the giants, listen, they're all in second. A lot of stuff going on in the second realm. Yeah. And don't forget, the second realm is just beyond the overlays within this third projection, this third realm. Yeah. But don't forget, right, when real crafts in the sky come in and out, right, ain't you ever noticed, all of you? They don't go left or right. They go straight up, or they come straight in, don't they? And do you know why they go straight up? because they're phasing up and down throughout all the overlays and worlds.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. They don't go off left. When they goes off in the right, they go, zoom, don't they? Up, boom. They don't go left. Now, a military prototype, yeah, will sort of move up quick. It can't maneuver because they've only ever had a couple of real ones, right? And they weren't at Area 51 either. Area 51 is a total decoy, yeah, for all you tourists and all you truthers out there, yeah, all them people. No. Area 51 was just a place where they was doing secret airplane buildings and that lot, yeah? No. There's a lot of other bases out that way, a lot more discreet, yeah? But what you see from them, that's all prototype, yeah? There's no one in this world what would be able to fly like a proper one, yeah? But like, you'll see, if you watch this, all of you, it's a good one. Taken, yeah? Very good. It shows you a lot of what's been going on, like in the parasite world, yeah, and what becomes at the end. Yeah, it's showing you a lot of stuff what we came to stop. You know. So
And the base, Dulce comes up a lot in the turn into it's like bases. That's
yeah.
another big one.
Yeah. What was the other question, Jill?
One more.
The other question is, our vessels are in stasis chambers. All of us that came with you, our vessels are in a stasis chamber, and so we will be lifted out and reunited with our original vessel. How does that work with all the Taran souls that are here that have been looping in and out for a few thousand years?
Well, they won't be going. They live here. They belong here. So they're not going
yeah, but
off nowhere.
Where's their vessel? How do they get? Where does their vessel come in?
Because when this is done, when this world is done, I've told you, there's the timeline, yeah? Here's the 3D timeline in the middle bit there, yeah? Right? Everyone in the worlds outside this world have all evolved. Everyone's in the future now. Every single world is all in the future. It's only this one what ain't, yeah? Right? So we'll go back to what come here, we'll go back to the future, yeah? The Tara souls will jump to the future, but like their future is different as well. Yeah, like they're better. They're automatic. They're all, as soon as they phase out, they'll end up exactly what they was the last special. Yeah, it's a different ball game to all us what came. Yeah, don't forget, Tara souls ain't going nowhere. They belong here. Don't forget. There's a lot of ET souls here what lived here with them, what ain't going nowhere either. Yeah? And some of them will awaken with the scare of like the activation events what we do, especially that first one. Yeah. Loads of them will awaken, but it's the ones who don't accept at first. They won't be able to handle it. Right? But everything's going to be good for them. Because the more they accept, yeah, they'll all start to accept because they'll all wake up quick, yeah. And the more all they all wake up, that temporary dome thing, what they're going to be in, that overlay going to be, the more they wake up, the more that disintegrates, evaporates, yeah. And they all ends up with their families who they was in the beginning, and all the ones. Don't forget, a lot of Tara souls are going to ascend as well, yeah. Everyone's going to have a choice. Everyone will have a choice. Yeah. Everyone will have a choice at the end. It's up to you what choice you make. Yeah. And I've got a very good feeling that everyone on par, what's been resonating, yeah, will make the right choice.
Boy.
Yeah. But the Tara souls, they'll be sweet. Listen, like I said, Jill, yeah, like. Everything what was and what you was before parasites come here, you will be again. Yeah, nothing's going to change like how it was before parasites controlled this world. Like because you didn't need to change anything, you was perfect. Yeah, you're just going to remember how perfect it was and carry on with what you was doing. Yeah.
Was that your question, Jill?
Yeah. I mean, there was something I obviously didn't quite fully understand with the whole Back to the Future thing. So that's just locked it in.
Yeah,
I
no, the
get
reason
it.
why
Yeah.
it's called, well, the reason why I said Back to the Future, because everyone what's coming this world to out, don't forget, the parasites have held this world up for about 8,000 years plus, yeah? Where they've really held it up, and where they've manipulated the time, slowed time down, yeah? But everything outside, yeah, even the ones who's under treaty, who signed treaties, don't forget, everyone outside has still been moving. They've still been evolving.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've got like very, very, very advanced. We got so advanced, it came the time for us to form an alliance. Yeah. Right. And shitloads of souls from different worlds all volunteered to come back in, you know, because we had a lot of confidence in us. We had evolved. We had learned a lot more. We found ways how to take these fucking parasites out. We knew where to go. We knew who to infiltrate. Yeah. And we had the Force. We had the Alliance. Yeah, there. Like I'm getting back to it again. Like we should be doing, like we are doing in here, but we should be doing it quicker, and more people, yeah, should be waiting their asses up and joining. Yeah. Like we all need to be part of this. Everyone. Yeah. And like I say, let certain low vibrational people crack on and do what they're doing. Yeah. We don't want nothing to do with that. Yeah. We need us, high frequency, high vibration, and to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know? That's all we need. We don't need no bickering or no fighting or disagreeing or nothing like that. Yeah. Look, why? Why? What for? What for?
Yeah.
You know, why? Yeah. We don't want to lower. We do not want to lower. Listen, we are ancient, advanced beings, and you all remembering it. You all remember now, right? Don't belittle yourselves. You know, like we're so much more powerful. We are so like what that lot in here calls hierarchy. We're bigger than that. You know, so we can't like put ourselves to any of that level. You know. Like, don't forget, like, you know, some of us have been really attacked. You know, me, Leon, Kurt, look how we've been attacked. But don't forget, they're meant to be there. All the low vibrational people, they're meant to be there because this is a little bit of a war. Yeah, like, and I told you all, didn't I? The minority will become much more powerful than the majority because the majority ain't real.
Yeah.
The minority is real. Yeah. The 500 plus all there's 700 million of us all together. Now you don't even need that many. Yeah. 2 million, 3 million awoken souls will smash and phase anything out. Yeah. Look at when I came to America, that frequency, when we was all together, just the frequency.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was created when we that was just a few of us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Off the charts. Yeah.
The charge there with Russell, you know, that was just a few of us.
Yeah.
Could you imagine millions of us like that together? Can you imagine that? Like, your ears would be standing up on end all over you for weeks.
The water turned crystalline green.
Yeah. You know? Because, so we just need to stay on par, you know, everything's running Christie as it should do.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's working hard. So you know, so did that help you, Jill? Was that all right?
Yep, hugely. Awesome.
Yeah,
I see a lot of shorts with Jill coming up.
Listen,
Yes.
lovely to see
All
you
right,
again,
thanks,
Jill.
Jill.
Thank you.
Big
Love you all.
love, Jill. Big love.
Yeah, I'll tell you what though. Listen, I'll tell you why I'm going on about it today. I want to be honest with you, and I'm not laughing at them or taking the piss, but what it is, like when that lot out there, like they've told me so many bits and pieces, like you know, like to warn me, pre-warn me about stuff sometimes, and when they said like, listen, like a lot of people's going to get angry, and that,
Yeah.
and I could see it. Right, and I said to Leon the day, I went, listen, I don't mean it like disrespectful, nothing like that, because I don't hate none of them. Yeah, anyway, yeah. I went, but like it's funny, isn't it? Because like, have you seen how angry they're getting? Because I said to Leon, because I told you, Leon, it will come to a point, right, where, like, there's nowhere else to go,
Yep.
right? There's one
There is
path to get your ass out of here,
Yep.
and that path is by us all sticking together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, none of this recognition shit, yeah, and all that. Like, we're all, yeah, listen, everyone what's met me, America, UK, wherever I've gone, you've all met me. What you see is what you get.
Yep.
You see me, I ain't nothing, I'm no specialer than anyone else. We're all special. I'm exactly the same as all you. I don't think that I'm better than anyone or nothing. No. Because we're all on a balance. Yeah, we're all one. Yeah, and that is the beauty of it all. That's the beauty of it all. Yeah, we haven't got a leader. We don't need a leader. Yeah, like I said, all you needed, because I've always been good on all different resets and time splits. Yeah, and I always makes an impact. Yeah, and I said before we all come here, don't worry, you'll all hear me. I don't know how. Yeah, but you'll all hear me, and you did.
Yes.
And we're here kicking serious ass, you know.
Yeah.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, can you hear me
How are
okay?
you, Jen?
I've got my, you can hear me?
How are
Yeah.
you, Jen?
Oh, I missed
Oh,
you, but
yeah,
okay,
Jen,
the
a
dog got excited.
beautiful soul. I had the pleasure of meeting there, Jen as well. Look,
Yeah.
I'm so excited to share something with you. You know, I live with my 24-year-old daughter, and I share all of your information and I send videos her way. She was at the Blue Springs event, and she didn't attend the meditation because that was Tobias's nap time, and I had to go help, and then I came back in. But she's part of us, and she's been on some of the local calls, and people on the local calls have really helped her because she's had some trouble. But she has amazing dreams. And this week, one of her dreams was a memory of a way she died. But then the next day, so she shares them with me. So then the next day she comes up and she wakes up and she goes, Mom, is Dad around? And I'm like, no. Oh, good. Can I tell you about my dream? And I said, yes. She goes, Christian was in my dream.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Now, I have to understand, I send her videos, but she's very busy. So she really learns of you through me. I don't know how much she's seen because she's very busy with 3D. She's a single mom trying to do what she can to support her son. So, but she said the cutest thing. She goes, yes, he was either a teenager or maybe in his 20s, and he had like flippy hair. Now, remember, she doesn't know the styles back then, and I knew exactly what she was describing. And then she talked about you, Christian, and she described you about how you were just really warm and cool and nice and like home. So beautiful. And she's here, and I'm hoping she can come say hi real quick. Can you wait just 1 second? Because she's keeping Tobias occupied. I want her to say hi to you.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah,
okay?
absolutely.
Okay, wait. I'm hoping it works. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, don't forget as well,
Exciting.
yeah. Most of you, you'll remember me, like, how I was more than what you do now. That's what's going to be the maddest bit. Right? You remembers me and knows me how I was before I come here, better than what you do on this loop now.
Hello, how are you doing?
Hi.
Hi,
How
how
are
are
you?
you?
You good?
Hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
We can see if it works without the earphone.
Yeah, let's try it with that.
Can
The
you guys hear?
likeness
What's their name,
Can you
Jen?
hear us?
of
Yeah.
Jennifer Jr. there, it looks totally like the similar.
Oh, honey. Say
What's
hi
your
real
name,
quick, because there's lots of people who want to talk.
Hello.
What's
This
your
is my
name?
daughter, Vanessa.
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 Vanessa. How are you, Vanessa?
I'm doing good, and how about yourself?
Yeah, I'm good. Very calm, relaxed, just flowing with it, you know.
Yes,
And dreaming a lot as well. The same
yes.
as.
I dream
yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
should. I'm gonna start journaling them, like documenting
Yes.
them. And I dreamed of you the other day, even though I know we haven't spoken much, but I just know based off, it could be also subconsciously what my mom talks about, and it's in my head that I think I visited you one night in your dream, and you were around my age.
do you know what? That's what I was just saying, Vanessa. Yeah, a lot of you, when I comes into a dream, or one of you comes into me, like we're all young.
Yes.
We're all young. Yeah, we're not like no one looks. It don't matter who you are. Like when I'm asleep, like even like the older ones. No, you're not that age. You're like you don't look older than 30. None of you. You know, that's how I know. I think, no. This is wow. Look at this, how different do they all look? Like they look. You all look so different. You know. But I know who you all are because of your coding. You know, but no, Vanessa, that's you're right, Vanessa. Like, I will. Sometimes some of you might dream of me, and I might be just a young kid, about 10, 13 years old, even. You know, but yeah, it's cool. That's the consciousness phrasing, Vanessa. Yeah, we're all starting to link together, aren't we? We're all starting to connect. You know. But some of it is probably to do with, like you say, what you just said, subconsciously, what you and your mum talks about and everything. But it's a strong feeling and connection for me to, you know, because sometimes, some days, I'm so tired and I wakes up and I think I was in a lot of places last night. I think I must have seen like thousands of you. It feels like I've come across like loads of you in one evening. You know, it sort of wakes me out the next day a little bit.
Well, I just wanted you guys to meet my daughter. She listens to everything
Vanessa,
I say.
it's lovely to meet you.
Everything. She's open to it all.
Yeah.
She goes out
but like
there
I said,
and deals
it's the youngsters, Jen.
Yes.
I said to you, didn't I? It's the youngsters what's going to come alive more than the adults.
Yeah.
The adults are gonna need all the youngsters, yeah, because the adults are so programmed to their everyday business. Like the youngsters have got that bit of free mind, and especially since this Epstein files and all this stuff started to come out, they got a lot more questions, and the youngsters knows how to answer it better. Yeah, because they're not stupid.
I will also say that goes for. I believe. I agree with what you're saying, but most of my generation is not awake.
Yeah, she's at the university. She's been called a witch.
Yeah, but that's like my Millie, isn't it?
She was
My Millie's
attacked by
26.
religious people the other day. She's really had it rough.
It's funny to me.
She
Because
had
they see your light.
Vanessa, see my Millie
on a trip that was really mean to her, who also said she was a cat. I mean, my daughter, we laugh at it, Christian. It's crazy out there. I actually am glad I'm my age, quite frankly.
Yeah.
As hard as it's been for me, for her to be as awake as she is and to deal with all these people.
It's like my Millie. Listen, see my Millie. She's 26. She got 11 A's, 2 B's, and speaks 3 full languages pretty fluent.
Wow.
And I'll tell you now, she'll stand there and go, do you know what, like, Dad? She'd go, what a load of shit. What a load of crap that was. School, college.
Yes.
And I'm so glad I didn't go to university, she'd go to me. She went, I never thought I was going to say it, but like, everything what you says makes more sense. I went, I'll walk outside the room and I'll go, hallelujah, 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 you know? But Minnie's a very, very intelligent girl. She don't miss a thing, but don't forget, she's got to play this part in this world still as well, you know, because of her company and friends, Vanessa, you know, like similar to you. So you got to like right at the last minute, these activation events, what's going to happen, a lot of the youngsters will go ping, yeah, and they're going to be talking so much, the adults are going to go, what are you all going on about? But some of them will become embarrassed and they're going to want to know. Yeah. So it's up to the younger generation in a minute who's going to be sort of like helping the adults not fall into trauma, you know? So, the world, you know, we definitely need souls like you, Vanessa, yeah, to activate. And activating you are, all of you. Don't forget, there's 15, 14, 15, 16-year-old, younger than that. no questioning.
Yeah.
You've got 4 or 5-year-old toddlers come into this world what can remember being poisoned by a vaccine. Yeah? They knows that they got poisoned by a vaccine. They come back. Yeah? And they're going and they're mentioning all about vaccines and parasites and all this weird stuff. Because they remembers not just the last timeline where they was killed with a vaccine, but one before that as well. Don't forget there ain't an amnesia loop no more.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you come back in, they're remembering everything. Yeah. That's why a lot of toddlers up to about 5 years old, 6-year-old, because don't forget they took the Vatican out like 2013, 14, somewhere like that. So there's a lot of time now. Take all those amnesia loops and that amnesia technology away. Yeah. So when everyone, all the true souls, NPCs don't come back in. That's why there ain't a lot of people around. Yeah. Inserts are vanishing. NPCs ain't coming back in. We're getting all our light back. Yeah. When the NPC starts fading out, we get our light back as well. That bit of light they use for the NPCs. Yeah, we're getting that back gradually as they die.
May I have a question? Like, I want to ask you.
Yeah. Sorry, Vanessa.
And I'll just say in general, I had, some friends. I'm sure my mom told you, but I'll just say it from me.
No, I didn't.
I had some friends that ghosted me, like really close friends that ghosted me. And, I understand I got pregnant and I had my child, but do you think they were hybrids or NPCs, or do they just got, I don't know, indoctrinated, or is that what bounds to happen to people?
Some of them could be proper souls, but very stained, heavily NPC stained. Yeah, because of their surroundings, their company, Vanessa. Yeah, like some of them could be an insert, right? Just like a pixelated figure. Yeah, what's basically part of it's built into the Matrix program. Yeah. And these inserts are the ones like you're going to see a lot of CCTV soon where people just vanishing, walking up the road in an airport, on a bench somewhere, These are inserts. Yeah. These are all part of the MK Ultra programming you're all under every day. Yeah. Because don't forget, MK Ultra, you ain't just took under the ground and MK Ultra. No. The TV in your front room's MK Ultra. Yeah. Your radio is MK Ultra. Your phone is MK Ultra. Yeah. Everything what you do every single day, routinely, is MK Ultra. It's just it's programming. Yeah. And loads of you snapping out of it. Yeah. And don't forget, the higher your frequency, Vanessa, the more you're going to see anyway. Yeah. So the more you sort of activate and see, in between the lines, and you see patterns. Yeah, a lot of resonating souls will notice patterns. Yeah, as soon as you know you're going somewhere, yeah, you won't look back again. Listen, especially you got a little kid, you got a little child as well. Especially people who's waking up who's got kids. Yeah, like you're seeing a lot of light. You're seeing a lot of light, and it'll only get brighter, Vanessa.
I appreciate it. I really do. I'm just trying to, it's just hard, psychologically, sociologically, and being an awakened,
She struggles.
I struggle, but
it's lonely. It can be lonely road.
Yes, it's very lonely.
And it's hard because
don't you worry about that. I've been lonely for thousands and thousands of years. Yeah,
you're not
right?
alone.
Trust me. And on this one, no, I'm not alone. No. Always towards the end of resets and time splits, I'll never am alone. But the big build-up to get where I need to go is a very lonely, difficult journey. Yeah, it can be very, very traumatic.
Until the resonating army.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm here. I always makes it. I'm here.
Well, Vanessa, you're very lucky to have a mother that's very awake.
Yes,
well, I'm lucky to have her.
Yeah,
lean on your mom. And maybe you'll find someone else your own age. You'll just bump into them. They're really awake.
Jen, Vanessa, you both remind me of Bernie and Maya. Yeah. See how them two are starting to connect now. Because Maya got all the questions.
Yeah.
she not having none of the government shit and that. She knows this. Hang on a minute, this is fucking going deeper and deeper. She's only 13.
Yeah.
But you got to make sense of this girl. It's like me. Yeah. If you're going to talk to me, just make some sense. Yeah. It just got to make sense to me. That's all it is. Because if you don't make sense, you ain't got me really. But
true.
But yeah.
I mentally
you both remind me of Bernie and Mayor at the moment.
One more thing, honey, and then we want others to talk.
Yes,
okay?
I just say it real quick. What I want to say was I had a mental connection with some people, and then they just ghosted me and gone. And it was like a mental, spiritual level connection I had. I was like they connected to me in a mental. Does that make sense? And then
a lot of them though they'll pretend. They'll pretend they're connected to you, and then that's why it's too much for them. They have to go.
Yeah, but don't you think also for her it could be a frequency? I really think she just doesn't fit,
Yeah. You'll know because you'll always have a friend, Vanessa. You'll always have one friend what sort of will act like they don't really want to know, but they do.
Yeah.
They're sort of
they don't want to know, but they listen.
Yeah, they don't really they don't want to know, but they listen. Yeah. And because in a minute, don't forget, right? Soon there ain't going to be nowhere to get information. You're not going to have no media. You're not going to have no police. You're not going to have no government. You're not going to have no one telling you what's going on. Yeah, no one. Yeah, and it's going to come a point where people who ain't that awake, or some of them who are slightly awake, they are going to be desperate for information. Yeah, and there's at least one of you lot everywhere. Yeah, there's a resonating soul everywhere, and the reason why is because of that. So we can help as many people as possible at the end. Listen, I know we all sit and go, I can't wait till this happens, and the NPCs do this and they do that. But listen, at the end of the day, like I was saying at the beginning of this show, this is a big event what's coming. This is a team effort, right? And we got to be nice. We got to help as many as possible, yeah? Even if they're angry at the moment. Even if they're angry and they're sort of and I think you're a bit mad, just roll with them, man. Just give them their moment, because in a minute they're going to need you more than they've needed anyone more than ever in their life before. Yeah, because it's the information. Don't forget, you all know, information's power, isn't it? Yeah, knowledge is power. Yeah, in a minute, no one's going to give a fuck about a god or money or their house or their phone or their car or an holiday. No one's going to give a monkeys about that. They're going to want to know what's going on.
Yeah? The truth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Monkeys,
now, when you're locked up, you're not going to have a 3D truthful world or a fucking load of muggy psychics and mediums and so-called channelers, are you? You're not going to have none of that. The only thing every soul in this world will have is their self. Yeah. But we're going to have our balanced connection. Yeah. We're all going to be in this together. Yeah. We're all one. Yeah. So it don't matter when it all goes down and we got nothing, we'll feel each other. Yeah. We're proper brothers and sisters, Yes. And don't forget, at the end of this, when it goes on about my mother and father and there's a funeral, you're going to find out in somewhat way, my mother and father is all your mother and father. Yeah. My brother, he's all your brother. Yeah. It don't matter if it's an Arcturian, a reptilian, or whatever, yeah? They're your brothers and sisters. You all come from the same place, yeah? You've just been seeded in different worlds to experience different race, yeah? And a lot of us have been in many different worlds before we come to the place what suited us, And when we found that place what suited us, that's where we set up camp, yeah? And that's where we're going to end up after all this.
Yeah. All right, it was so nice to meet you.
Listen, Vanessa, lovely to meet you. Listen, if I did ever make it back, maybe I'll meet you, Vanessa,
Yes, I'll meet you one day.
I'll drive her.
Yeah. But listen, either way, you'll see me. Yeah.
I love you. I love everyone.
It's nice to
that was awesome.
Love you, Jen.
Big love, right?
Lots of
Big
love from here. Thank you.
How nice was she? Lovely. She was, wasn't she? Eh?
That was
Vanessa?
awesome.
Yes.
Jeanette, what's
Hi,
going on?
Jeanette.
All bundled up with the
Jeanette.
jacket on. What's going on?
How
Can
are
you hear
Jeanette?
me?
Yes, we
Hello.
can hear you.
Okay. Hello,
What, you cold?
everyone. Hi,
You cold,
brother.
Jeanette?
I'm so cold. Yeah, it's cold
Yeah.
in Maryland right now. Yeah. What's
Well,
a
it's usually
beautiful.
Anthony. It's usually Anthony freezing his nuts off. He's sat there looking fucking
Yeah, I
paradise at
can
the
see
moment.
Yeah, no shirt
He's got
on.
no
him.
shirt
He's in
on.
Florida. Look like he's in Florida right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here is cold. I'm so happy to be here again with all of you, brothers and sisters. And Christian, to see you again, brother. Thank you for all the amazing job. Your love, your light that you're sharing to us is making such a difference. You know, I want to ask you something like Vilma talking about last meeting about the gating. How it's going to work, if you can explain a little bit more about it.
What's about what? Sorry.
The Gateway 10?
The gate, yes,
Gateway
correct.
10.
Gateway
That's-
10. Gateway 10. Right. Is I'm going to break this down wow quick.
Mhm.
Gateway 10 is like in the UK. We got the M25. Yeah.
Okay.
And that is like a motorway what everyone uses because it's solid. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Gateway 10, right, is a vortex, right, an exit and an
Mhm.
entrance, what all worlds use. Yeah, because it's solid. Yeah.
Okay.
There's entrances that it's how can I explain? They're vortexes, they're the main
Mhm.
ones, what was already there, what needs to be there.
Okay.
Yeah. Because Gateway 10 is the entrance to the known lands, yeah.
Mhm.
But Gateway 10, like we don't call it Gateway 10. It's just something what we call it in. Don't forget, this is human language. Yeah,
Yes.
human
Mhm. Yeah.
numeral numbers and things.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's the same gateway. They call it Gateway 10 here.
Mhm.
But all the worlds have got Gateway 10. Yeah, because
Okay.
imagine a main highway and
Yeah.
slip roads off of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, imagine that vortex with loads of slip vortexes off it to different
Mhm.
worlds. Yeah. There's a lot of them. There's thousands, maybe millions of wormholes and vortexes and gateways and portholes, you know. But Gateway 10, they ain't the only one like it. There's thousands of them. But to this world, yeah, it's an opening, exit and an entrance, what most beings use.
Okay.
It's a priority. It's a priority road. Yeah, and you can have full control when you got Gateway 10 because when you got Gateway 10, you don't need to use all the other gateways, especially in
Okay.
this world where the parasites wanted the control of all the gateways. They didn't want
Mhm.
the responsibility of too much patrol on the other ones. Yeah, so
Okay.
like 3 or 4, well, 12 of them were active. Yeah, but
Okay.
the main one used a lot, Gateway 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Gateway 10, and I know they says to you all, yeah, like there's 12, 13 gateways, and one's here, and one's there, and one's over there. No, they move them
Mhm.
around,
Okay. Okay.
you know, because everyone would be there. Everyone would turn up there, wouldn't they? Everyone would go, look, everyone would go running to them, you know. But they're
Okay.
hid. They're hid in places where you all know, where you remember them to be.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. In a minute, Jeanette, yeah, in
Uh-huh.
a moment, there will be nothing hidden because you're all going to remember where everything is. Yeah.
All
If there's
right.
a gateway or a portal here, you're going to know where it is because you'll remember.
Okay. That's a
Yeah.
matter that we don't remember right now.
No,
We're
at
gonna
the
get the
moment,
memory. Okay.
even with me, Jen,
Mhm.
we got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, haven't we? Yeah.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
I knows where the most electromagnetic places are because I go to most of them, as you'll see.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and the portal's there. It's like Mount Shasta, one
Yeah.
of the most
Correct.
powerful
Yeah.
places. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I'm yet to go there, but these places are important because they're the most energetic. This is where don't forget Mount Shasta. It don't matter where some of you. Like, it depends where you are. Like
Mhm.
you probably within another. That's what I'm saying. This is far out. Within
Mhm.
another overlay, yeah, you're probably walking past it, but it's probably
Oh.
something different in your overlay.
Okay.
You know,
Yes.
like London Square Mile, Vatican, DC,
Mhm.
Venezuela. them the main crown nodes all power pointed.
Mhm.
Yeah, overlay.
Yeah.
But don't forget they move the
The
terraformation
circle.
around. Yeah,
Okay.
and like, on one on the crown node in one overlay you might have like a cathedral. Yeah,
Okay.
or you might or an army base or an
Mhm.
airport. Yeah,
Okay.
different things. Yeah, don't forget
On the
again.
top of
Yeah, don't forget
Uh-huh.
this is all manipulation of your perception still. Yeah,
Mhm.
them making you lot see what they want you to see. Yeah,
Okay.
you can listen. Every single human in this world, you can only see what they presented you. Yeah,
Okay.
right. Until, like I say, when I come along 4 or 5
Mhm.
years ago and started to present you all this other stuff gradually, now you can see more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
your
the
frequency's
Great
risen.
Awakening.
Yeah, your frequency's got higher. And like I said to Vanessa, the higher your frequency and vibration, the more you'll see. Yeah. And
Okay.
this is what I mean. A lot of youngsters,
Mhm.
especially like from 13 to 25, 26, they are seeing this. Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of stuff. They're seeing a lot more than what most people are seeing,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially people who's had their own little, like youngsters, what's had their own little issues, what's been a little bit detached in the world,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People like that, youngsters like that, who's been a little bit detached in the world, and there's big things happened.
Mhm.
I know loads of them, 25, 26, 30-year-olds, yeah, who's had major issues, yeah, all sorts, schizophrenic, all sorts. But all of a sudden, they're changing because they realise and subconsciously the reason why they've been detached is because a lot of stuff wasn't making sense to them in their life. Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing was
Yeah.
making sense to them. Nothing could make sense. But all of a sudden, things are starting to make sense. They got questions, and some of these questions they've answered themselves already. Because do you know why? Because it makes sense to them now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes sense why they've gone through these difficulties, these issues. Yeah. I
Yeah.
know loads. I've got cousins, 24, 25. They've gone through like maddest stuff, but all of a sudden they're very relaxed. Like they ain't got a care in the world, because what they're seeing and feeling around them now is starting to make sense to why they was feeling and doing the stuff they was doing.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't forget, those what don't do as they're told and they're not towing the line and they've got issues, if it's a little bit psychotic or they've got a drug problem no, this is their way of escaping this shitty fucking world.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is their way. I've done it. I was like it when I was young. Yeah.
Yeah.
Weed, all these other drugs I
All of
experiment
us.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of us. And that is our way subconsciously, to detach us from this shit in here.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. That's the best way. Like with me, the reason why I like to smoke, don't forget, everyone in this world what smokes weed, don't forget, they nix you for weed more than they do with cocaine. Yeah?
Yeah.
And the reason why is because everyone what smokes weed thinks for themselves. Yeah? They're very, very hard to brainwash. Yeah?
Yeah.
Because, you don't want no one telling you what. When you've had a smoke, you don't want no one telling you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who can tell you? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah? And whatever someone else is going to tell you anyway, it's just a load of old crap from this world, isn't it? So you stay detached, and you end up feeling like that most people's all against you. Yeah, but they're not, and they are. The only reason why they're against you is because you're not playing ball with their shitty little world.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you got your own park, you got your own football. Yeah,
Yeah.
You're on your own. You don't want nothing to do with them. Yeah. Now they're the ones what's seeing, they're starting to feel a lot better now because everything's making sense because they know they're all right. You was all in a shitty world. And youngsters shouldn't be in a shitty world. They should be in a good place.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And they're starting, they don't need no help. They don't need a doctor. They don't need all that crap. Yeah. Someone telling you got to do this, you got to do that and take this and do one. The only thing in this world can help you is you. Yeah. And the only way how you can help yourself is by waking your arse up, seeing reality. And like I said, most of the youngsters in that age gap, I told you, like they're not ill no more because exactly what was going in and out of their brain while they was having them issues, they was right.
Yeah.
They was right.
Yeah.
That's why they was doing what they was doing.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
you do amazing. You do amazing.
You know?
Thank you. Thank
So,
you.
Listen, you know, all the youngsters in this world and animals and listen, I'm there. We're all there for them. Yeah, they are the most important. Yeah, they're the ones what's going to light this world. See, when them activation events starts, with them in a minute. They're the ones what's going to spark and lighten the world up more. Yeah,
Okay.
because they're going to have a lot of questions. They're going to have more questions than the adults. Yeah, and all the youngsters, what everyone thought was fucked up and doing this and doing that. No. They're going to become the most, important. They're going to help so many people because they've experienced the worst at such a young age. Yeah, right. They can help you. You can't help them. See, listen, youngsters in this world, yeah, from about 13, 12 to about 29, 30, yeah, no one can help them. The only reason they end up fucked up is because their parents panic and they want some help. They want, whatever it takes. Yeah. That will put more pressure on them.
Yeah.
You know? But now it wouldn't be able to happen any other time. But because of that Schumann resonance and the frequency lift in this world, everything's starting to make sense to why they was having their issues. Yeah. And in reality, those issues they've all had and experienced, yeah, was that old system what done it. Yeah. Now they can see and feel the glitching, and they're questioning that glitching because that glitching, wasn't there before. Yeah. That's what was making them all fucked up and doing the shit what they all do. Yeah. But no. Now they're sweet. Yeah. Okay. They're waking up. They know more than anyone else.
Okay. Yeah.
They're starting to realise. So my art, them youngsters, look at some of them youngsters doing these videos. Yeah. Like, I was watching a couple I've done. I thought, hang on a minute, like, that's from me from 3 years ago, and you've got like a 28, 27-year-old, like, so they picked it up along the way. You know, but I think there's loads of people out there sharing the information, and they're not fully aware where it actually came from in the beginning, like all you lot do. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and that's what's glitching a lot of trollers, a lot of truth. Listen, they've got nothing to talk about. Youngsters have got more to talk about than any psychic truther. Yeah? Or troll. They got more to say because they got more questions. Yeah? There's a difference between an NPC kid and a true soul kid. Yeah? An NPC kid's just like the adults. They can't be broke. Yeah? You know what they are. You know they stands out. Proper true soul youngsters are the ones what's had issues. Yeah. True souls throughout the youngsters in this world, most of them have had issues and they've had to deal with stuff themselves and they've done it.
Yeah.
That's the true soul. Proper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes so much sense now. All the promises that we have it and the controlling and the mind, the ideas that we get it, like we understand that sometimes it's not coming from us. It's because of part of the, NK Ultra program and the matrix control. And we start aware, like right now, like thinking for ourselves and asking more questions and try to help in others. I remember when I started on this awakening, like the information, I say, what is this information was? I never see that information. And I feel like when the bell start lifting, you start like what you say, like more information coming out and we start connecting to that information. And I understand, I have it up, I see one person in Facebook, they say, oh, if you follow Christian 21, I need to delete your friend, from Facebook. And I texting him as a message and I say, by why you say that, why you get mad? He said, because everybody attacking Willock. I think so. The guy who just passed away, they have it.
Wilcock,
Yeah, Wilcock. Yeah. And I say, but what is need to do to that? You watching a movie. He's not the real character.
Listen, I worked David Wilcock out way back when he started doing like it all. Like I knew he was connected to that QFS thing and all this other. I knew it was right. And as soon as that other sidekick started saying they went to the moon and talking about the sun being a ball of gas and flares and moonlight, like, as soon as they started talking about that, I didn't even know who they was. But I thought, hang on a minute, like this geezer seemed all right last couple of weeks. Now I'm starting to realise who he is, that he's done a lot of stuff, and I started watching him, and I thought, no, this lot's all part of that CIA stuff.
The MK.
Internet. Like, that
And he
internet,
doing the sign. He doing the signs all the
don't
time
forget.
you watching on the videos.
Don't forget the main thing, everyone out there, even you lot against me, don't forget, I haven't come here to play the internet game with you all. I'll come here to smash it to bits. Yeah? That's why they don't like me, and I'm all right with that. All right?
That's okay.
And they will attack me in all different ways. They will. They'll even attack my kids, my family. But I'm not worried, because I'll tell you why. Because don't forget, my mother and all the other worlds out there did not send me in here deaf, dumb, and blind. I knew exactly what I was going to do. I knew that loads of them would like me at first, and then they wouldn't. Because as soon as I said to them that most of them, don't forget, all of them wanted to do a video with me once. All of them. They all did. But because I said we can't profit and do this and do that, and they realised that a lot of my information was going to crush a lot of their narratives, they all turned on me. None of them likes me.
Right. That's like a WDR. Do you know from the 21?
I'll take, no. I don't take nothing. There's a few people out there. Well, don't just looks after loads of souls amongst the resonating army. No one is living it up. No one's taking thousands of pounds. But all the ones what's taking thousands and millions, and buying, why ain't they attacking them? The ones who's actually committing internet crimes.
Exactly.
Why ain't they? No, because it's
they're working
me.
for them.
It's Phelan. I'm not from this world, and I knows more than anyone about this world. I always have fun. I have had to be steps ahead to get us to where we are now. But look, I said, I'm all right with it. They can say and do what. Listen, they're meant to be doing it. They are everything they do and say against me. They're meant to be doing it. They're part of the awakening. They are what the parasites left behind to try and bring you lot down. Now listen, how they attack me and Leon and Kirsten and there's a few others. Listen, so what?
There's nothing to do. It's nothing going to stop us.
I can sit on a keyboard all day long and slag people off all day long. No one's going to see me, are they? No one's going to. No, nothing. You don't have to have intelligence. You know, look at some of the stuff they do, Jeanette, and some of the, listen, just any sort of low vibration, you cut it off.
Or, that's what I do.
Don't forget some of the stuff they do. Like, I've got to admit, like Leon showed me a couple of things. Like, it's quite funny. Like, you know, I think, like, is that meant to be trolled? Because that's quite funny. Like I'd actually post that myself. Like, what's going on over? You know what I mean? What's going on over there? You know? Like, I don't, because it is. I told you, they can't attack any information or nothing like that, and they can't attack me. There's nothing to get me on. Look, I've told you all. I've told you all about my life in this world. I've told you all about my life outside. There's nothing. Like, I've had to tell you all this. For one of those reasons. Because they can't dig. They can go and dig and dig and dig and dig and dig and dig. They can even try and find people in Portsmouth what knows me. Because someone in Portsmouth who proper knows me will tell you everything the same as what I've told you. You know? I'm quite surprised that we ain't had people like that, you know, liars come up with stuff like that, because they just get turned over anyway. Because if it comes to it, there's enough people in Portsmouth waking up now. I've got a funny feeling in the next week or two I might be introducing you to some of them, you know? Like, there's a few people in Portsmouth who's like, some of my mates who actually said, especially my best mate Wes, like, he used to look at me sometimes and go, what? Okay, listen, that's another story. The first time I mentioned reptilians, my mate was like, was funny as fuck. He nearly crashed. He was like, "What? What? Reptilians? He went, what? Iguana?" And I went, "Shut up, Wes, will you? Iguana?
Yeah.
What are you going on about?" And he went, "You're going on about reptiles. Listen." So I went, "Not up the fucking pet shop." I went, like, you know, and he's going, "What? What's going on?" And then you got to leave him for about 20 minutes for him to go all calm again and that, yeah?
Okay.
But, like, he's one of my mates. Out of all my mates, what didn't have a shot?
Yeah.
And I went, "Why didn't you have a shot then, Wes?" I went, "Everyone else has had a shot." He went, "Well, you know, I'm not ill." I went,
Yeah.
"Shut up." I went, "Because you knows,
Yeah.
brother. You know, you know."
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, it is.
yeah, there's a few of the boys, like they've gone through. Some of my mates have gone through it and all, with drugs and drink and crime and all that sort of thing. But like the last 4 or 5 years, they have sorted themselves out and it mad. Last 4 or 5 years, a lot of my friends started realising stuff. Remembering what I've been doing their heads in
Yeah, you
about
planted the
15,
seed.
20
To
years.
plant it.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
had Christian
Yeah.
Sibley to plant the seed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing, to
Yeah.
planting the seeds to others.
Yeah.
Like maybe the people that go against other followers, they start seeing and start like, oh, make a sense, like what I say, why you attacking somebody that you don't know only because go against your beliefs. And I
Yes.
explaining to him, all of us, it's not because we are here to sharing the truth. It's not to be against. Stop playing that game. Only I can tell you, brother, like we are here to sharing the information.
That's
and what you
right.
need to see, nobody one here is special or because we have it.
No.
We do the shadow work. We
That's
do the
right.
internal work to helping others to follow the light, and what you need to see right now, what is happening is like you go against your belief system. It's happened to all of us. We probably believe all the QFCs and the medbeds and so many, like the presidents, the government, the characters is around to sharing the truth. All of us, we believe of one of that, but right now, the more you follow the truth, you start awakening that and start making sense. Oh, that's not true. They are playing at us. They doing all these psyops to confusing us for stop the awakening. And the people start seeing that.
For starters, see, when you're at your normal frequency, what you live at, and it's a lot stronger than 5D. That's just human stuff, human wording and that. Yeah. These vessels, I'll tell you now, Kev, Stevie, how I've been the last couple of weeks nearly. Yeah. I've been very, very quiet.
Very quiet.
Because even with me, I can feel the change.
Yeah.
Like how you do. I'm feeling it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like sometimes it's a little bit confusing,
Yeah.
But it's very overwhelming sometimes, And let's say, with this, listen, David Wilcock, right? I said this way back. He was one of the names I had on the left-hand side of the wall. I had
on the board,
all the positivity on the right hand. And I had all the negativity on the left-hand side, on the telly wall, remember?
Yes. Yes.
So I had all the positive there and on there, and there was a reason for that. Yeah? And everyone on my wall, on the left-hand side of the wall, I did watch myself because I had to. But straight away, I knew straight away. I thought, hang on a minute, it's this lot what's been playing all the people what wants to know more. It's all this lot on the left was keeping all these people who's very awake, but they know there's another level, but they're at a halt. And all I've done was come and go, there is another level, and I'm going to take you on levels you've never even heard of. But you will remember, don't forget, 90% of what I know, and don't forget, what I've told you, don't even touch the sides. What I've told, what I've presented to this world the last 4 years, don't touch the sides. It goes a lot deeper. I've just done the best I can with what I know's in my head, you know, to get us to where I've been given enough to get us to where we are now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get
Yeah.
much more on the flip side.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and don't forget,
Yeah.
yes, some things through the last couple of years and year, right,
Mhm.
do sound like I've changed it. No, I ain't changed nothing.
Mhm.
I've done exactly the same as what all you lot have done.
Okay.
My memory has evolved. I've
Yeah.
put more dots together. I've made sense of things I've told you in the past. I've made a lot more sense of it for myself even now. And when
Yeah.
I do, I'll tell you all.
Yeah.
You know?
Thank you.
So nothing's changed. Just it's evolved a bit because we're evolving. The higher
Okay.
our frequencies, the more we see. That means
Okay.
the more I see.
Okay.
Yeah?
Oh, we helping each other. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Make
I've
a
been about
sense.
to listen, Jeanette, if it wasn't for you resonating souls, right,
Mhm.
I wouldn't have been able to activate a lot, at least half of what I've told you. Because I had to be asked the right stuff. Yeah.
Mhm.
Because don't forget, one of the main things I always knew, like,
Okay.
I'm going to be answering a lot of questions, but most of them I'm going to answer in videos.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it didn't need too many questions, you know?
Yeah.
Especially the one like, you know, making sure giving people peace of mind about their children and their loved ones and all this sort of thing, you know? Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
what's going to happen to these and what's going to happen to them? Like, we're all on a peace thing with that. Like, you know, I've hit all the points. So I know that you're not going to worry and panic. You're going to have all this under control, you know?
Okay.
And
Yeah.
everything around is going to be all right, you know?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I can feel calm. I can feel love.
Yeah.
And, like everything, no matter what is happened, we're in our right
Yeah.
hands. It's like we are living here. We suffer, we experience like hard times and difficulties with family members on situation. All of us, no matter if you have it, or you experience like wealthy life or like poor life, no matter, all of us, we struggle, we have difficulties, and we get it together. And you find that at the end of this movie, of these experiences, everything is about unconditional love to one to another.
That's it.
You know what I
And
mean?
don't forget, and we've got a lot, look, I'm saying again, don't forget, whenever a troller or a truther or another group outside our box sees us balanced, happy and loving, they can't stand it. Listen, when they listen, look at all the videos. When they sees me and Leon having a laugh, being happy, they can't stand
They
it.
hate it. They hate it. Yeah.
Like any of you, if they sees all the Resonating Army being happy and loving and kind, they can't stand it. They have to.
It triggers
put something
them.
negative
They
in
start
it.
attacking.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to
Triggers,
attacking you.
And that's what I'm
This has
saying.
been my
And you've
life.
And you've got to know, it don't matter if it's one of your friends, right?
Yeah.
Who you've grown up with, or they lives in the same street as you, or you sees them every day. That exploiter's tone of low vibration, like, either cut them off or put them right.
Yeah.
Because that slightest tone, that's what I'm saying. When a troller or one of them does a video, or a truther said, well, the truthers don't say much, because as soon as a truther mentions my name, the watchers will be like, how come you don't talk about him then? You know?
Yeah.
So they can't say nothing bad and they can't say nothing good.
Yeah, they don't mention you.
They
You don't
Better don't
exist.
talking.
my name.
Not serious. Then let's not put it like blind. He's not here.
No,
He's not still.
don't forget, the reasons why I was there at the number one for the most longest wasn't to go, Christian's number one. It's to test, because all those, we got a lot of brothers and sisters, Tara and E.T. Souls amongst that lot. They're going to ask questions soon. Well, hang on a minute. Christian was like number one for 6-7 months, longer than that. Like, but
Nobody mentioned
him.
Nobody mentioned it.
Yeah.
Nobody caring, no nothing. Like nothing's happened.
Invisible sibling.
No, we know why.
Yeah, we know
All right, we gotta
exactly
go,
why.
Jeanette. We gotta go, Jeanette.
Thank you so
Love you,
much.
Jeanette.
So Gabriel,
Big
love you,
love.
everyone. Big love to everyone.
Yeah, big love. It might have been that you can't profit off of this.